my parents were from different worlds. And I was a product of a love that never should have been.
He could unite our worlds one day.
So Aquaman is one of the first, if not the first, biracial superheroes to star in his own movie. What does that mean to you personally to break that ground?
Yeah, it's an honor. It's definitely surreal that, I mean, just doing these interviews going like, we made a movie called Aquaman is very surreal. You know, it was kind of the laughing stock of comic book world. So the fact that Zach wanted me to play this, James has taken it to another world, pushed the limits of, you know, what's happening with CGI and also stunts, and I just think it's a world we haven't seen, and it's an honor to be a brown-skinned superhero for sure. There's a lot of Polynesian kids who are going to be very stoked to have someone to look up to like that. You know, it's an honor. It's going to be weird, but it's an honor.
In a lot of ways, I think it's a very appropriate role for Jason, who obviously is biracial himself, and playing a character who is biracial as well, but in that he's half Atlantean and half surface dweller. And I do think, you know, Jason brings a lot of his personality and his own upbringing into this role, which is very appropriate, I think. What a role model he would be for kids that have grown up, you know, with different cultures, so to speak, and be able to sort of look up to someone like that. And also the theme and story of the film as well, about a guy who feels like he doesn't fit into either the two different worlds that he is from, but then he goes on this hero's journey to discover that that he's actually the best of both worlds, and I think that's a really good message to be sending to kids out there.
I'm gonna watch it with my babies, and I think it's gonna be one of the coolest things that ever happened in my life is to hold my children's hand and watch that movie.